What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday over here. As the time of recording of this video, Bitcoin is down slightly underneath that 26K area, still in danger zone, in my opinion. That could drag quite a bit of the altcoins down with it if this Bitcoin setup actually break. Been talking about the setup for the past couple of weeks. It has been around that area for quite some time. Can Bitcoin actually bounce off this, or would it actually result in a deep drop here, which could take quite a bit of the altcoins with it? Of course, the main topic of this post would be about Harmony 1.1, which would be, going to see what's happening in this market. Going to be taking a look into if Harmony 1 is able to reverse against this downtrend that it has been in for basically for quite some time, but especially this year, right? Is it able to actually reverse? Well, it's going to depend a lot on Bitcoin. Going to be talking about some upside and downside price targets for Harmony 1, as well as some key price levels to be looking at to go either direction. I'm going to give you guys my personal opinion and sentiment on this market. So stay around later for this video for that. Of course, none of what I'm saying here is financial advice. It's purely my opinions and speculations only, right? I am not a financial advisor, nor am I an elite trader of any sorts. Even though I am a profitable trader who's been able to keep most of my profits in the last bear markets, and I am looking to crush it here for the next bull cycle. So if you guys feel the same way, hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into this video. All right, so we do have Harmony 1 over here, currently at about 0.93 cents area, okay? It's been on this downtrend for quite some time, as you guys can see, more notably this year, okay? We're taking a look into this weekly time frame here, which basically price action has started this falling wedge trend here since April, okay? And price action did break out to the upside, which, falling wedges typically do. The measure move of this breakout would be basically if you take the measurement of the opening of the pattern, which was from April to about the first week of June here. And then the breakout was on June 19th, the week of June 19th. And then we get a measure move of about 2 cents, okay? Did the price action get to 2 cents? Let me move that measurement real quick. No, it got to about 1.4 cents, almost 1.5 cents from a low of, almost 10 cents. So I guess not too much of a move. Not in terms of an altcoin, 50% move is nothing in terms of an altcoin. I know that this is one of the bigger altcoins, but still not too much of a move. And then now it's basically back down to about, almost 9 cents area. Okay. Is this measure move still in play? In my opinion, yes. It's not uncommon to see the price action to break out of a falling wedge and then form some type of a double bottom here, which has been dragging out for weeks, right? Very boring markets, nothing like what it was in 2020, 2021, even 2022. I mean, 2022 was a bear market, but, if you shorted, that would have been a pretty good market. I was able to short, well, at that time, I was trying out for a prop firm, right? So I was basically, shorting with the prop firm's money, but it was not like a real money. Had some success in that, but I really wish I would have started shorting back in 2022. That would have been pretty easy money. But in this type of market, 2023, it's It's nothing like before. I just started shorting again. And I'm doing I've gotten some pretty decent results so far, but it's really only been like a week since using leverage to short. So, I'll share more of that as I get more experience, but you guys can let me know if you guys have any experience shorting. Drop a comment. Now that's a little off tangent. Let's take a look into let's get back into the charts here. So we still have a double bottom here, in my opinion, and this double bottom would, I think it would invalidate, right? If you start getting a break below 9 cents area, I mean, it's pretty hard to see here. Like, I think 9 cents area, I think that would be a pretty clean invalidation of this double bottom. You don't have bullish divergence anymore, right? On the weekly time frame, it's starting to really pull away on the RSI. I think just to give it a little bit benefit of a doubt, it would be about 0.9 cents. If you start breaking that, I think I would invalidate this this double bottom here. That's just my opinion, right? Until then, you still have a shot at about 2 cents, in the 2 cents area, right? So let's see what happens. Now let's talk about the upside here, which would be, it's pretty bleak at this point. Unless you can pull off a pretty good move here, right? The weekly 21, the weekly 50 would be your next key levels of resistance. I'm just gonna name some very noticeable levels of resistance, especially when all the major moving averages are above the price action. Those are going to be your noticeable levels of resistance. Of course, you guys can go ahead and find more detailed resistances based on past trading history, which I think we're going to get to on the downside, because I don't think we have a lot of major moving or any major moving averages beneath the price action, right? So let's getting back to the weekly 21 and the weekly 50 SMA, basically at about 1.3 cents area to about 1.6 cents area. Weekly 200 is way too far away for us to even worry about it as resistance. Monthly time frame, very far away. I don't think I would even worry about that. I do want to point out though that we still do have a possible double bottom scenario on this monthly time frame, right? But if you start, if you well, you still have a monthly double bottom here on this monthly time frame, right? So let's just keep track of what happens on this weekly time frame, as well as even the 3-day and the daily time frame, to see if we can get any clues on if this double bottom on the monthly time frame is playing out. Okay. Of course, the first thing that I would be looking for is, if this double bottom on this weekly time frame will be playing out. I think on the monthly time frame, we're gonna have a little more flexibility here, but I don't want to say any estimates at this time. Let's come back to revisit this later, which we will look at the lower time frames, including from the weekly down to the daily, right? And see if we can get any clues on if this monthly double bottom is playing out. Okay. There is still bullish divergence on this monthly time frame, but it could take some time to play out, right? So keeping an eye out on this. Let's take a look into the 3-day time frame. Can we get any hint on what could be going on here? Possible small double bottom here on this 3-day time frame as well. A very small one, just for the past 4 candles here, right? And then 3-day 21 SMA, 3-day 50 SMA is currently at about 1.1 cents area to about 1.4 cents area, which is the blue line and the gray line respectively. 3-day 200 SMA is way too far away to even consider right now. Daily time frame here. Let's see if things play out starting from this daily time frame, right? You do have a a breakdown here, right? Getting rejected at the daily 21 SMA at about 1 cent area. Let's see if this could be the beginning of a reversal, right? There is bullish divergence on this on this daily time frame, right? We got equal lows on the chart here, on the price action chart, equal or lower lows, but you have a higher low on the RSI that is bullish divergence. You guys can look that up. Google search it. Google search whatever I'm saying here. Measure targets, measure moves, bullish divergence, falling wedge. It's all public knowledge. Go ahead and, verify and learn these concepts so you guys can actually chart this as well. Now, let's see, right? Let's see what could happen on this daily time frame. Could it be a driver of, what's going on, on the higher time frames, and possibly have that monthly double bottom play out, starting from the daily? It's going to be just going to keep an eye out on the lower time frames, daily up to the monthly. Let's go into the daily 200, which is about 1.5 cents area. Okay, so those are going to be some key noticeable resistances going up. Let's take a look into the downside. Okay, before we do, if you guys have made it this far into this video and don't already have a Webull account but want to get some free stocks, excuse me, do make sure to check out my referral link down below. They're still giving away free stocks valued up to $3,000. When you guys open an account and deposit $100 into your trading accounts using my referral link down below. I will also get a referral bonus if you guys sign up using that link. I did enjoy using Webull as an exchange to trade both cryptos and stocks. But with any exchange, I would not put most or all my money on any one exchange. I personally diversify my funds across different exchanges. Just in case one goes down, you never know. So I don't get wrecked, right? So if that sounds like something that makes sense to you, check it out with my referral link down below. Let's take a look into the downside here. The downside, okay. First of all, if you start breaking, I would say the 9 cent area, that basically tells me that would invalidate that weekly double bottom here. We still do have this monthly double bottom here that could be playing out because there is still bullish divergence on this monthly time frame. And even if you go down just a little further, right, I'm not gonna put a number on it because it's gonna be pretty hard to estimate, right? We're gonna have to come back to revisit this chart and see if it still looks like a double bottom, but I'm not gonna put a number on it right now, especially when these candles are just yeah, I'm not gonna put a number on it right now. So yeah, let's come back to revisit this chart. So let's see here. The downside, right? If the price action was to continue downwards, what are some key price levels to be looking out for? I think we're at it basically from past trading history here. You guys can see that there's quite a bit of past trading history at about this, the 9 to 10 cents area, 0.9 to 1 cent area, right? Just from past trading history here. And then, the next level down, it's gonna be pretty hard to see, right? It's gonna be pretty hard to see. I encourage you guys to go ahead and go to the monthly time frame to see, a more consolidated view of your past trading history for this market. So you guys can actually see some key price levels. I'm seeing about that 0.9 to 1 cent area. And then probably the next level down would be about the 0.8 cent area, from this candle right here from February 2021, right? And then there's some past candles that will support that as well. So 0.9 to 1 cent area, very important. And then 0.8 cents area. Okay, those are going to be your two key price levels going down. if it continues to break those levels, you're going to have to refer to the past trading history here. Probably on the monthly time frame is easiest to see, right? Let's go ahead and go into Bitcoin here and see what is going on. It usually doesn't do too much on the weekends, but right now it is getting almost a 1% move, which is pretty significant in terms of Bitcoin, especially with the current scenario in play, right? We do have this double top pattern on this weekly time frame. Been talking about this. If it breaks down from about 24.7K, measure move here is going to be about the 17K area. Measure moves are estimates only. It does not necessarily mean it's automatic gonna get there. Okay. It could be over, under. A lot of things can happen in between a breakdown or a breakout and a measure move, as you guys can see with Harmony 1. Now, so price action currently at about 25.7. Confirmed breakdown of this double top pattern would be about 24.7K, in my opinion. That is the very bearish case scenario. The other scenario here is if the price action can at least reclaim this 28K area, which is got quite a bit of major moving averages at about that area. Okay, that would be the next test for Bitcoin. The other one, which would be the more bullish case scenario, but which seems like a very long shot right now, is if Bitcoin obviously gets back into about the 32K area, this completes this cup and handle pattern, then that will look a lot more bullish for Bitcoin as well as a lot of the crypto markets and the altcoins, of course. My personal sentiment, of course, depends on what Bitcoin is doing. I still think it's the driver of a lot of this market. I am both long and shorts on this market, depending on the setup. Some altcoins breaking all-time lows. I think those are pretty good for shorting from my past week's experience here. That's just my personal opinion. Don't do what I do. It's like you really have to find the logic between opening your positions, staying in the positions, or adjusting your exits out of a position. So, you really have to know what you're doing, right? Because shorting is a lot riskier than buying and hold. Well, I mean, in my opinion, compared to what I've been doing, at least. Right, so that basically wraps it up for this video. If you guys want to see more of Harmony 1, it's not a market I'm trading. Do drop a like, comment, subscribe. If enough of you guys want to see it, I will bring you guys a follow-up. Thank you very much. I will see you guys later. I'm probably going to be doing maybe 2 more posts here. See you later.